Hello guys, welcome to my channel, and today I am going to do Exp22 Excel chapter 1 hands-on exercise souvenirs. Basically this is the first chapter of Excel section of this Pearson course, and in this video I am going to do this step by step, and you can get your assignment done by watching this complete video. But if you want me to do this assignment for you, or if you want me to do this complete course for you, including all the Word, Excel, PowerPoint or Access assignments, then you can contact me and you can hire me for your complete course. You can also hire me for your other courses like accounting, management, finance, information technology, computer sciences, all other writing assignments, mathematics and statistics. At start of the instruction, we are given project description. There is nothing to solve in this project description, but I suggest you to go through this project description, get an idea about the assignment so that it will be easy for you to solve this assignment after going through this project description. Then we have main part of the assignment, that is steps to perform to complete this project or steps to perform to complete this assignment. And we have a total of 29 steps to get this assignment ready for the submission. So in this video, I am not only going to solve the steps or question, but I am going to make you learn the Excel as well. So if you want to do this assignment or if you want to learn the Excel, please watch this complete video, follow me step by step, then you will be able to solve this assignment on your own. So now let's start doing the steps or doing the questions starting from step number 1. And step number 1 of the assignment is saying, start Excel, download and open the file named Exp22 Excel Chapter 1 Hands-on Exercise Souvenirs. Grader has automatically added your last name to the beginning of file name. So I have already downloaded this Excel workbook. This is the Excel workbook that we're gonna use to solve this assignment. We will apply all the instructions, all the steps to this Excel workbook, and we will make this Excel workbook in the final form for the submission. So step number 1 of the assignment is just about downloading of this Excel workbook. There is nothing else to solve in step number 1. So now let's move to step number 2. And step number 2 is saying, you notice that the worksheet contains some spelling errors that needs to be corrected. Use Excel to check and correct the spelling errors in the worksheet. So now in step number 2 of the assignment, we are supposed to remove the spelling error in this worksheet. So to do so, we will simply click on this review tab, and here you can see an option for the spelling. Click that. It is asking, do you want to continue checking at the beginning of the sheet? Yes. So souvenir is misspelled, so we are supposed to change this, retailed this. Okay, so we are done with spelling check. We were supposed to remove the spelling error. There were 2 errors that we have removed. Okay, so that is all about step number 2, where we were supposed to remove the errors. Okay, now we're gonna do step number 3 of the assignment, and step number 3 of the assignment is saying, you want to use autofill to enter a series of codes to create the product number. Enter 101 in cell B5 and use autofill to complete the sequence for the range B6 up to B10 with a series. So first of all, we are supposed to type 101 in cell B5. Let's move to the workbook and click in cell B5. This is B5, and here we are supposed to type 101. Okay, so we have typed 101. Now we are supposed to use autofill to complete the series starting from cell B5 ending at B10. This dot is showing for the autofill. One option is to double click on that. Okay, second option is to drag it down up to B10 like this. Okay, but we are supposed to show the series, so we will click this arrow and click fill series. So now you can see that series is starting from 101 and ending at 106. we were supposed to complete a series in column B starting from cell B5 ending at B10. So we have completed the series by typing 101 in cell B5. Then we used the autofill option to complete the series. So that is all about step number 3. So we are done with step number 3. Okay, we are done with step number 3. Now let's move to step number 4 of the assignment. To motivate customers to buy more products, you want to change the 5% off to 10% off. Find all the occurrences of 0.05 and replace with 0.10. So now first of all we are supposed to find what? That is 0.05. Then we are supposed to replace with 0.10. Okay, go to the worksheet, click in cell A1, then go to the home tab. In editing section, click this arrow and click replace. So find what we are supposed to find 0.05. Okay, we are supposed to find 0.05 and we are supposed to replace with 0.10. Okay, type replace with 0.10 and click replace all. All done, we made one replacement. That means there was one 0.05 that has been replaced with 0.10. Click OK and close this one. So that is all about step number 4. So we are done with step number 4 as well. Okay, now let's move to next step of the assignment, that is step number 5. Column C contains the cost of each product and column D contains the markup rate. Using these values, you will calculate the markup amount for each product in column E. In cell E5, enter a formula to calculate the markup amount. So now in step number 5, we are supposed to calculate the markup amount in column E in cell E5, which is the result of multiplying the cost by markup rate. Copy the formula to the range E6 up to E10. So first of all, we will go to the workbook and we will click in cell E5 where we are supposed to calculate the markup amount. We can calculate the markup amount by multiplying the cost with the markup rate. So go to workbook, go to cell E5, type an equal sign, and we are supposed to calculate the markup amount that we can calculate by multiplying the cost given in cell C5. So you can either select cell C5 or you can type cell C5. We will multiply this by the markup rate that is given in cell D5. So we are multiplying the cost given in cell C5 with the markup rate that is given in cell D5. We will get the markup amount. Now we are supposed to use the fill handle to get the other markup amounts. So we will drag this dot down up to cell E10. So we got all the markup amounts. So that is all about step number 5. So we are done with step number 5 of the assignment as well. So now let's move to step number 6. Step number 6 is saying, now that you have calculated the markup amount, you can calculate the retail price for each product in column F. So now we are supposed to calculate the retail price. In cell F5, enter a formula to calculate the retail price, which is the sum of cost and the markup amount. Copy the formula to the range F6 up to F10. So we will go to cell F5 and here we are supposed to calculate the retail price that we can calculate by adding the cost and the markup amount, which is the sum of cost and the markup amount. So we will type an equal sign and we will select the cost that is given in cell C5 and we will add this to the markup amount that is given in cell E5. We are adding cost and the markup amount and result will be the retail price. Okay, we got the retail price. Now we will use the fill handle to drag this up to cell F10 to get all the retail prices. Okay, So that is all about step number 6. Now let's move to step number 7. Step number 7 of the assignment is saying each item is on sale this week. The sale price is X% of the retail price. You need to calculate the sale price. Now we are supposed to calculate the sale price in column H. Okay, it is saying that in cell H5, calculate the sale price. Copy the formula down to the range H6 up to H10. Okay, so here we will type an equal sign and we will multiply retail price. Okay, that is given in cell F5. We will multiply this with 1 minus percent off. Okay, so that will be our retail price. We are subtracting the percent off from 1 and multiplying this by F5. So that will be our sale price, and now we will use the fill handle to drag it down up to cell H10 to get all the sales prices. Okay, so that is all about step number 7. So now let's move to step number 8, and step number 8 of the assignment is saying the profit margin is the ratio of net profit as a percentage of revenue. The formula first calculate the net profit between the sales price and the cost and divide by the sales price. In cell I5, enter a formula to calculate the profit margin. Copy the formula to the range I6 up to I10. So now we are going to calculate the profit margin in column I. So first of all, we are supposed to go to cell I5, and here it is saying the formula first calculate the net profit, and net profit will be between the sales price and the cost and divide that by the sales price. So we will type an equal sign and we will calculate the net profit. That will be the cost, sale price minus cost. Okay, we are going to calculate the profit margin. First we will calculate the net profit between the cost and sale price. That will be equal to the sales price minus cost, and we will divide this by the sales price. Okay, we will get the result like this. So that is the profit margin. Okay, now we are supposed to copy the formula to the range I till I10. Okay, that is the profit margin. So we are done with step number 8 of the assignment as well. So now let's move to step number 9. You decide to add a column to display the profit because profit is a dollar amount. You want to keep the profit column close to another column of dollar amount. You will insert a column for the profit amount and enter the column heading. Insert a new column I and enter profit amount in cell I4. So now we are supposed to calculate the profit, and for this we are supposed to add a new column into the worksheet, and that new column will be the column I. That means we are supposed to insert a new column to the left of column I so that it become a new column I. So select column I and right click on that and click insert. So now you can see that we have inserted a new column I, and now here we are supposed to type profit amount in cell I4. So we will type profit amount. Okay, so that is new column. Okay, now let's move to next step. That is step number 10, and step number 10 of the assignment is saying now you are ready to enter the profit amount formula. In cell I5, enter a formula to calculate the profit, which is difference between the sales price and the original cost. Copy the formula to the range I6 up to I10. So we already calculated the profit amount in the previous step where we were calculating the profit margin. So now profit amount will be equal to the sales price minus the original cost that is given into cell C5, sale price is given into H5. We are subtracting sale cost from the sales price and we will get the profit amount. Use the fill handle to drag it down up to I10. Okay, and that is all about step number 10. So we are done with step number 10. Now let's do step number 11. And step number 11 is you want to insert 2 rows for category name above the respective product. Then you want to delete the row containing the soundtrack CD. Insert a new row 5 and type apparel in cell A5. So first of all, we are supposed to insert a new row 5. So insert a new row 5. We will select row 5 and right click on that and click insert. So now you can see that we have inserted a new row 5 that we can insert. Let me repeat it again. First we will select row 5, right click on that and click insert. So now you can see that we have inserted a new row 5 and in cell A5 we are supposed to type apparel. Go to cell A5 and type apparel. Okay. Now it is saying insert a new row 8 and enter souvenirs in cell A8. So now select row 8, right click on it and click inside. Now we have inserted a new row 8. Now go to cell A8 and type souvenir. Okay. Now it is saying bold the words in cell A5 and A8, delete the row 11 containing the soundtrack CD. So first we are supposed to bold cell A5, then select A8 and go to home tab and click this B to bold it. Okay, we have bold the A5 and A8. Now select row A11. So now select row 11 that has the soundtrack CD. Right click on that and click delete. Okay. So that is all about step number 11. Now let's do step number 12. Step number 12 is seeing column A is too narrow for the product name. You want to increase the width. In addition, you want to increase the height for the first row. Finally, you decide to hide the product code column. Increase the width of column A to 23 points. So go to column A, select this one, go to home tab, in cell section click format and click column width. We are supposed to make the column width to 23, so type 23 and click OK. Change the height of row 1 to 30. So select row 1, right click on that and click row height and make it 30. Okay. Hide column B containing the product code. So select column B, right click on that and click hide. Okay. So that is all about step number 12. Now let's do step number 13. The t-shirt product is below the souvenirs heading. This product belongs in the apparel section. You will move the t-shirt product row to above the souvenir heading. Select and cut range A11 up to J11. Insert the cut cell on row 8. We will select A11 up to J11. Select these cells, right click on that and click cut. Now we are supposed to cut inside the cut cell on row 8. Select this one, right click on that and click inside cut cells. Okay. So we have moved the t-shirt section to the apparel section. Okay. So that is all about step number 13. Now let's do step number 14. The travel mug product information is missing because it is similar to the mug data. You will copy and paste the mug data and then edit it for the travel mug. Copy the range A10 up to J10 and paste it in cell A12. So first we will select A10 up to J10. Go to home tab and click copy. Now we are supposed to paste them into cell A12. Paste them. Press escape button. Enter travel mug in cell C12. Enter in A12 enter travel mug. In A12 we are supposed to make this mug to travel mug. Okay. Okay, then in cell C12 we are supposed to type 7. C12 is here, remove this 5 and type 7. Okay, in this video I have completed 14 steps for you. That is half of the assignment that I have completed for you in this video. But if you want me to do this complete assignment for you, or if you want me to do this complete course for you, then you can contact me and you can hire me for your complete course, including all the Word, Excel, PowerPoint or Access assignments. You can also hire me for your other courses like accounting, management, finance, information technology, computer sciences, all other writing assignments, mathematics or statistics. This is the final version of this assignment after applying all the remaining steps. I have done this assignment many times, but if you want me to do for you, please reach me out through WhatsApp or email and hire me for your assignments and courses. Thank you so much for watching my video. I will get back to you with another powerful solution. Thank you so much again.